Hey, what's up? It's Austin, and I'm here to show you how to make a basic sandstone starter house. And it's going to be real easy to make, but I'm just going to be building it over on the PCG Paradise Realm, over in this Italian Oceanside Villa section. The person who was making it never completed it, so I'm finishing off the last section and making this house. Here are all the materials you're going to be needing for the build. The first basic thing I want to do is start on this right side of the house and just build the entire thing up to 5 blocks high. We're going to fill it all in with cut sandstone blocks, and we're not going to worry about where we're placing the windows and all the detailing yet. We're just going to build it all up in cut sandstone first, and then we'll get the detailing done after. So now that we got this bland looking 5 block high of cut sandstone, we're going to add in the detailing. So you're going to go 1 block in from the left, and you're going to break the 3rd block up, so 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th block, and you're going to fill that with spruce wood planks. And then from there, you're going to break the next 2 over and the next 2, and then you put spruce wood again and just some glass in here, and you got your first window. And now we're going to do the exact same thing on the opposite side. And now that's the first step of the decorations. Then we are going to be grabbing some trap doors here. So let me just get rid of these stairs for now. Now for the side, what we're going to do is we're going to make the window bigger and centered. So still 3 blocks high, but we're going to break it out to be 4 blocks wide. And still the spruce is on the side. And you're going to do the same thing with the trap doors, and you fill it in with glass. Now for the last side, we're going to do the same thing as the opposite side, making it 4 by 2. Now for the next step on the right side is we're going to be putting some upside down smooth sandstone stairs underneath each window, underneath the glass panes. Now once you've done that, you're just going to be placing oak leaves on top of each thing and then oak signs around the edge of them. So the detailing is really starting to come along. Now we're just going to be adding in some vines around the edge, the corners of it. Down there. You can just put these wherever you want, but I'm just placing down a few random locations. And now that we've done that, this build is generally good to build the roof of this one. This is going to be a shorter roof than the main house in the back. Same goes over here. This is going to be a garage. Now we're going to be working on the roof section of this house. And what we're going to want to start off with by doing is using some brick slabs. And we are going to place them 1 block off the edge of this, so it's going to be leaving a half a block of space underneath. But we only go to here on the build because right here we are going to be building up the main section of the house, which is going to be much taller than this section of it, so the roof is lower here. So we're only building to here, and you go up half a slab each time, and you're going to do that 4 times. So that's 1, 2, and you get 3 and 4. And once you're in the 4th section, everything that isn't filled in by the rest of the levels is going to be at that height. As you can see, we've just begun making this build, and it's already coming along pretty nicely on the outside. Let's move over to the other side of the garage. So we're going to do something similar on this side to what we did on the other side, but instead of building it up 5 blocks high and then adding in the detailing, we're going to just be building this up 4 blocks high, then adding in the details. So let's do that right now. So what we're going to do on this side is we're going to break out every one of these blocks on the front except for the outer blocks, so just the outer shell of it. So leave the top and leave the sides. And then what are we going to do from here, you might ask? Well, it's going to be a garage, so we're going to be using our spruce wood planks, and we are going to fill this in all with spruce wood to begin. And then from here, we're going to be adding in, well, I don't have an axe on me, so sorry that I'm using this diamond pickaxe for this. Don't kill me. But just this top level here is going to be some glass in the middle. Middle 3, top 3 blocks. And then we're gonna have to add in the spruce right above those. Alright, we'll get that corner block later. I'm gonna have to get a tripwire, but we're gonna place it right at the bottom here. So now that we added the tripwire hook down here at the base of the garage, we're going to be adding in some foliage along the side. Since this is a garage, there aren't typically windows coming from garages. We're just going to be adding in some bushes along the side, and then a little bit of vines on the corner. And you know what? Let me just build this up real quick. And what we're going to do is add some more vine on the corner here. And right there, that should be good enough for this side. And over here, since this is going to be right next to a pathway, we're not going to worry about it too much. We aren't going to put in any bushes because it's going to make this a little too slender to walk through. So we're just going to add in some random vines on the edge. And now we are going to be doing the roof just like the other side. It's going to be one shorter because the entire build is one shorter, but we're going to do the same thing. You go up 4 levels and then fill in the top layer all at the 4th slab high. So now you guys can really tell it's coming together, and we haven't even got to the main part of the house yet. So what I'm going to do is work on the front door right now, and this is going to be really simple. Basically, all I'm going to be doing is adding in some smooth stone stairs up here. We're just going to be making them 3 wide, but there's only 1 door entrance, so this right here we're going to close off above it. And we're going to decorate the front wall later on, but we're just focusing on this lower level currently. So what we're going to do is we are going to bring this across a few blocks, gives it just a little bit of detail above it, and then we're going to bring this guy up here across. And that just gives it a nice little unique look above the doorway, make it a little less bland and a little less boring. But now what we're going to do is we're going to start to build up the rest of the house, and once we complete that, we'll work on the inside. So now we're just heading around to the side of the house, just so I can show you how big this section of the house is going to be. So let's count up how many blocks it's going to be high around, and we're going to do just like what we did at the front. We're just going to make the whole thing sandstone, and then break out for the detailing. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 blocks high. So this whole thing is going to be 12 blocks high all around. We're going to start working on decorating the second level of the building. So first thing we're going to want to do is go up onto the right side of the build, so not the garage, the other side, and we're going to create a 4x4 opening here. So that's going to leave the top layer open, and then you're going to count down 4. So this is going to be 1 level above the top of the brick layering of the roof, and then you're going to go over 3 blocks as well to make the 4x4. And once you've done this, you're going to just place an upside down stair on each corner right there. And now we're going to add in some vines. We're going to throw one up over on this side, and then another, let's call it 2 layers of vines here. Next thing we're going to do is add a window directly above where the front door is, but we're going to go 2 blocks above this brick here, so 1, 2, and then we're going to break out here, and the windows are going to look just like they did down below, except it's only going to be 1 glass pane wide. So you break it out 3 blocks, and then you're going to put the spruce logs, the glass, and then we're going to get the trap doors on the side. Oh crap. Alright, so now that we've done that, we're going to also be putting the bushes underneath, but instead of having an upside down stair, we're just going to have a slab underneath. and then we put the bush, and then we're gonna put the oak signs around it. Alright, so now that we've done that, we're gonna make one more window, one block in here, same thing. Except for, we are going to make this window too wide in the middle, a 2x2 window in the center. Next up, we're just going to be putting in a couple more vines over here as well. I'm just going to put 2 down there, and then we'll throw 1 over here on the side. Now we've worked our way over to the left side of the build, just behind the garage, and we're going to be adding windows up top and down below. So first off, we're going to start with the bottom level, and we're going to go 2 blocks up off the ground, and then we're going to leave 1 block on the left, and we're going to break out 5 blocks to the right. So leaving 1 block in front of the trim, and we're going to do the same style of windows with the spruce on the side, and then trap doors and just glass on the inside. And now we're just going to have to climb our way up top to make the windows up there. So for up here on this window, it's going to be slightly different than the ones down below, just a little bit different detailing, but we're going to be still doing the same thing. We're going to break out here for 5 blocks wide again, and then you're going to throw in your spruce planks, also in the middle this time though. And I don't have an axe again, so sorry about breaking wood with a pickaxe. And then you just throw in the glass, and then we're going to throw in the trap doors once again. So now we finished this side, and we're going to head to the back of the house to work there. And we're going to be making a doorway out here to the pool, and that's going to be 6 blocks in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll make the doorway here. Let's clear off some of this grass. So first thing we're going to add is a window right to the left of the door. You already know, 2 blocks up. Then we're going to have a nice big window to the right side of the door. We're going to have 2 blocks up again, and it's going to be broken out 5 blocks total, 5 by 2. And then we're going to do the spruce planks. And then lastly, we're just going to make a couple 3 by 2 spaces right here, 1 block in between. So then the next thing we're going to want to do is make a window up top, and I want it to be centralized. So what that means is we're going to put it in the direct center of this, and it's 21 blocks wide. So we're going to start at the 11th block in, and then you're going to go up 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th block is where you break it out, and you're going to break it out to be 7 wide. So that means you're going to break out 3 each direction, and then it's going to be the same style of windows as before. And you're going to have the spruce on the outsides and the very middle. And now the last thing we're going to do is make windows directly above the outside left one and the outside right one, and they're going to be exactly the same, so I'm going to cut to those being done. And so now that we got that done, we're going to move over to the last side to add windows before finishing the roof. And right here, we're just going to be making a 4 by 2, and we're going to do it right next to this vine 2 blocks up. So 2, and then go over 3 blocks. And now up here, instead of making a window, we're going to do something similar to what we made on the front. We're going to make this 4 blocks wide. It's going to be directly above this window, and you're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, and then you're going to break it out, and it's going to be 4 wide and 3 tall. And then we're just going to throw the stairs on. It's going to be just like this one, except it's going to be 1 block shorter. And now jutting out of this that we just made, we're going to make a balcony that's going to be a 3 by 4. So you're just going to use spruce slabs for this, and then you're going to use spruce fence to surround it. But after you do the 3x4, what you're going to want to do is add another 2 spruce slabs on the outside of each part. And then from there, just the outside blocks you're going to be putting the fence on. And now you've got a balcony with a great view to the ocean and the backyard. And here's the pool back here. You can pause here if you want to make your pool the same shape as mine or not, but I'm going to do a quick cut to it being done. And the last thing we're going to be working on the outside of the main part of the house is be doing the roof just like we did down here using brick slabs. And the first thing I'm going to want you to do is just build up the layer of brick slab on the outside all the way around this level. And now that we've done that, we're just going to be building the next layer up, which is just going to be on top of the sandstone. And now that we've done this, we're going to go up another layer again. We're going to do this 5 times, okay? So we're going to do 3 more layers after these first 2. And once you get to the 5th layer, you're just going to fill in the rest at all the same level. So now we've completed this, we're going to work our way to the inside of the build. So for the inside, I'm sure you can already tell based on the height of the windows and that we have a step up in here, we're going to be filling in this level of the house with spruce wood for the floor. And now that we've filled this in with spruce wood for the floor, over here at the entry to this section of the house, we're going to have 2 blocks jutting out from the side and then 4 blocks from the door. And what you're going to want to do is just place some upside down sandstone stairs right there to make the entryway look a little nicer. And then over here for the garage, we're going to change the floor up instead of being spruce wood to this cut sandstone like the rest of the house. And we're just going to fill this in. And then once again over here, we're actually going to build this down 1 more block and then add in the sandstone stairs to be upside down. And then for the second story, you're going to be placing spruce wood planks as the floor again. And if you're wondering where that level is going to be, you're going to go 1-2 blocks above the windows and then start placing the spruce wood planks. And then I'll show you where the staircase is going to be after the fact, but just fill everything in with spruce wood planks. And then I didn't say what the doors were going to be yet. It's just going to be these acacia doors for the front entrance and then the entrance to the backyard by the pool. And for the staircase, it's going to start right here underneath this spruce wood plank right here. And you're just going to build up all the way to the ceiling. And then we're just going to break it out for the entrance. And we're going to make this staircase too wide. So we got to break out a little bit more. And now, for the garage, we're just going to have this be a storage area, since there are no cars in Minecraft, and so this is just going to be a functional room where you can have some storage in here. So we're just going to line the walls with barrels here. And now we're upstairs, over by the balcony, so this is going to be the main bedroom up here, so we're just going to be building this all the way up to the ceiling, and bring it all the way over to the other side. And then we're going to bring this down a couple levels. And once we do that, we're just going to be placing the upside down stairs for the entrance into the main bedroom. And then here's the complete decorations of upstairs. Very functional layout, easy to gather materials for beginning game builds. And then all you have to do is have a couple beds, a little bit of storage, and then you got a nice laptop here and a balcony with a view out to the ocean in the backyard. For the last couple things we did, I just made this pathway up to the front door, and then on the inside I added some decorations and useful things for you in survival. So first decoration is just this bookcase where I use looms that are faced sideways to look like empty bookshelves, and then I just put some trapdoors on the side. And then over here we just have a brewing stand right next to the window. And then we have a kitchen with a table, so we've got our furnaces to help us cook stuff, our crafting table if we need to make anything, a decoration fridge, and a decoration stove. But that's about it for the inside, other than I did add in this chandelier up top. But outside we also made a picnic table next to the pool, and we added this path in around the edge just to connect everything together and look nice. that was how to build a starter sandstone Minecraft house that's going to be great for your survival worlds, easy to make. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'm going to give you a quick flight around it before signing off.